Can you tell me anything about Murmur the Magnificent?
Wise and weighty be the word of his mouth, and his head was too good to bury, whatever that means. I'd say I can't make heads or tails of it, but then I'm not much one for puns.
Goodbye.
Wife.
It's not a throwing knife. No need to cut that. I'm not going to threaten him.
Phone call.
His eyes looked happy. Huh, some carny left himself a to-do list taped to the wall in here. Too many winners, turn up the skull speed, shut down MOTD, starfish keeps spitting acid on guests. Find something for Ozzy to chew on. Beware of dog. Thanks, guys. Looks like they start up ahead.
Hey, stranger.
Shh, we're supposed to be men.
Who are you?
Well, we're sure not Valkyries. Don't let that sign confuse you.
And we're not fates, neither, just 'cause there's 3 of us.
That's more Murmur's thing.
We're not weird sisters. Even if we are strange. After all, you're strangers still.
Okay, you've said who you're not, but who are you?
Just think of us as fragments.
Figments.
Pigments.
Ugh.
What? We're here to add color, aren't we?
Do you have names?
The 3 Masketeers!
Ugh.
Look, I'm sure you mean well, but everybody knows not to give their name to a stranger.
What's with the masks?
Everyone wears them.
You've got one too.
What?
We all have a role to play.
And in this story, there's only room for one woman.
That's why we've got to be guys.
What's under the mask?
Nothing.
Legends say it's death to gaze upon a masker, unmasked.
But I bet you don't pay attention to foolish gossip like that.
Yeah, there's nothing to fear under here. Get it?
Ugh.
What do you mean I'm wearing a mask?
Oh, come on, stranger. You don't really think you escaped from some sanitarium, sporting a retro straitjacket and movie star stubble?
We all dress our best to fit what we think the world wants.
And in a strange land, it suits a man to be estranged.
I met an old scribe under a tree.
Ugh, he's the worst. His handwriting's terrible. I wanted A3 to make me a gaggle of bagels. And you don't even want to guess what I wound up with when I showed him the note that old man wrote.
Where am I?
Well, stranger, I have a feeling you're not in Kansas anymore.
Ugh, come on. Enough with the one-liners.
Fine. You're at wit's end.
Just cut the poor guy a break.
All right then. We'll call it the breaking point.
Don't let that old crab get you down. Remember what they say. Home is where the heart is.
What can you tell me about Murmur?
He's got a head for prophecies.
There was a golden-haired woman who...
The woman.
There's only one of them in your story.
We won't judge.
Can you tell me anything about her?
She's trying to save you.
You need to find her.
You're kind of a Hansel in distress.
Where can I find her?
Up.
Up.
And away.
What's the deal with that Valkyrie ride?
The ride of the Valkyrie, technically.
A one-way ticket up.
But where's the coaster car?
Haven't you ever heard of calling a ride?
I can really just call the Valkyrie?
Why, so can I, or so can any man. But will it come when you do call for it?
You know you can't call her unless you have her number.
And we can't help you there.
Do you know anything about the dark thing?
I'm scared of the dark.
While I wait for the dusk.
You'll find out soon enough.
Can I look under your mask?
Can't say we didn't warn him.
Nothing. Absolute nothing.
Kid staring at heaven when suddenly there's this stabbing pain in his eye. Can't stop himself from crying. And everywhere he looks, everything's ugly, dirty, and dark. Kid runs to the doctor and the doc checks him out. Doc says, "Well, Kai, problem is you've got a little shard in there." Kai looks at him and says, "But Doc, you've got a whole mirror in yours."
Too much. Fine.
The ride of the
Told ya.
Valkyrie is currently closed for want of worthy riders. In the future, the ride will return, should circumstances call for it.
What did I see under there?
You saw the reason why everyone wears masks. I promise we won't ask to look under yours.
Goodbye.
Yep.
3 women wearing masks, I think. It looks like this is where I would get on the tracks, but there's no train here, and no way I can walk up them. Valkyrie. It must be the name of the ride, but I don't see any cars.
Call!
I have nothing to say to it. This reminds me of something Murmur said. This reminds me of something Murmur said.
the magnificent, great giver of counsel. What would you know?
My future.
We have read the future in the cards before, and you know what we saw. You will call for 3, 1, 10, 1, 3, and from among the dead, you will be taken. That, Querent, is what will be. I am Merman the Magnificent, great giver of counsel. What would you know?
My future.
We have read the future in the cards before, and you know what we saw. You will call for 3, 1, 10, 1, 3, and from among the dead, you will be taken. That, Querent, is what will be.
The swaying road to heaven?
I guess so?
Are you grown enough to bear the strain?
Yes?
Then on wind and through cloud shall thunder the 3.
See? I called the Valkyrie.
Now, if only you could command the devil.
He can shame the devil by telling the truth. That's what the bard says.
Goodbye. This ride looks like a death trap, but I guess it's the only way up.
Good luck. Please, help me.
Dark thing! You are going to die, and she is going to live. Do you hear me? That tree looks so tiny from up here. Well, I guess I made it. Just looking at it is agony. I need to kill it. It's holding the cage shut. I can't reach it through the bars. No need to cut that. It's holding the cage shut. I'm coming for you.
Stop me if you've heard this one. Man drags himself into his shrink's office. Says, "Doc, I got this bad feeling. My wife thinks all I do is dwell on the bad stuff and complain." Shrink says to herself, "Why'd I ever go and marry my patient?"
Clarence. Now the devil is loosed. Your lover is caged. And you, like a fool, are bound to the cycle, the circle, the wheel. You will wear yourself to nothing on this journey to nowhere unless you fly free. You need fire and spirit and golden wings and a Valkyrie to set you on the right road. Go to her! Go to her now!
This is what I meant when I said you only make things worse. You're the one who opened the cage, but everyone else is going to suffer. It's not going to stop with Murmur. It's not even going to stop with her.
Valkyrie! Valkyrie!
You said death was different, but what about Murmur?
Guess it was his time to go.
Goodbye. An iron bar.
for one who would grasp and clutch.
Iron claws. No need to cut that. I need you to make me weapons.
Did I not give you the beak? A blade that cuts deep? Did I not make that work to order, as I swore? Trouble me no more with begging, and wield what you were given.
I need you to make this dagger sharper.
Fool! You begged for beak, and that is what I gave you. A blade whose bite is fit for what you asked. Now you want more? What you crave is a softer world, or a crueler edge. For that, you must find other tools and other folk. You will get no better from 8-3.
Goodbye.
You have said so before.
It's not sharp enough to tear it any wider. I guess I hit that branch on the way down.
Condolences.
It's tied too well. There. Huh. It seems like it's grown longer.
Life always gives you a rope long enough to hang yourself, and then some.
That part at the base looks ready to break off.
Seashore.
A noose. Not a bad grapple, if I do say so myself. No need to cut that. I broke it when I fell. So, could I have some more meat? I mean, bread? For the doves.
Hospital.
A hunk of rancid meat. That's a revolting idea. The dark thing. It destroyed Murmur.
The fool feels he'll live forever if the fight he faces not. But woes grow worse with age than all the spears that spared him.
Goodbye. I don't need to climb it.
Cytotoxic.
Actually, maybe just this once, I'll leave it there. It's just a box. I should definitely leave it alone.
Fire!
I have nothing to say to it. Here goes nothing. Ha!
Come in! Read the plaques, play with the freaks, and plumb the mysteries of the deep.
I can't imagine things getting much more mysterious than they already are. But let's go see what they've got. Looks like a bird that's trying to fly, but is covered in oil. A dead bird, that is. Not exactly a mystery of the deep. I touch it, it's ruined. Black swan. Doesn't look much like a swan to me. In for a penny? It's sodden with sticky oil. It's going to be hard enough already to get my hands clean. Stream Maid. Donated by Rhoda, Atri, and Alberic. It looks like a mermaid to me. That's a lot of buttons.
What have they done to me?
Who are you? What are you?
I don't know. I don't know. This isn't me. I don't feel right. I can't think right. There are things in my head that aren't memories. And when I try to remember, it's like my mind is full of steel wool.
Believe me, I know how you feel.
No. You have no idea.
You said they did something to you. Who are they?
I don't know. I can't remember. There was metal and lights, and there were men speaking. Their voices are cold and distant. I don't understand the words. And then they're hurting me. And I hear them say, "This will help." People like that sign their handiwork. If you want their names, I'm sure you can find them.
Do you know anything about the Dark Thing?
They took my sight. For me, everything is dark.
There was a golden-haired woman.
I was a woman once.
But I'm trying to help another woman.
They said they were helping me, but now I'm gone. Maybe she's gone too.
You said that there's something in your mind that isn't memories. What did you mean?
I don't know. I don't understand. It's like someone carved his thoughts into my mind.
Carved what thoughts?
I know about metal. I know how to make it bend to my will. How to fill it with my own pain until it has the power to hurt, to cut, to kill.
I need a weapon to kill the dark thing.
Of course you do. What did you have in mind?
Can't you just make me a weapon?
Bring me what it is you want.
Can't you just make...
Bring me.
Goodbye. Marthasterius glacialis insolitus. Talk about a mouthful. Known for its irritability and powerful gastric acid. My head. It's like something's in here.
Beneath the summer sun we throng, and fling our spawn to speckle the sea with white. Respect, learning, neglect. I am and act, yet need no brain. Destroy! Feed! Power! The sea itself serves for my blood. Soft, common, weak. When the great sickness strikes, I will waste away into white muck. Ashes, dust, clay. The sea itself. Sweat, tears, savor. There are few who move with my symmetry, a ring with neither right nor left. Wicked, prison, symbol. When the great sickness strikes, I will. Ashes, dust, clay. From a single part, my whole regrows. Unclean! Destroy! Ugly! Beneath the summer sun we throng, and fling our spawn to speckle the sea with respect, learning, neglect. sea itself sweat, tears, savor. When the great sickness strikes, I will... Ashes, dust, clay. From a single part, my whole regrows. Endure, strength, want.
There's something disturbing about a starfish that big. Just looking at it makes my head hurt. It's sodden with sticky oil. Well, if I have to take it, I can still just leave it closed up. Just because I'm carrying it doesn't mean I should open it.
Poe.
I've got no use for them. That's not going to work. That's not going to work.
Constellation.
It's barbaric, but hey, it works. An oily lump at the end of a branch. That's not going to work.
Even I can tell that that's no dove.
That's not going to work. I should just ignore it. It doesn't look hard to open. I just don't want to open it.
A fool gets a box. He knows he shouldn't open, but he opens it anyway. All the horrors of the world come pouring out. Disease and death. Loss and loneliness. Revulsion and regret. Fool falls to the ground, trembling with fear. Says to himself, at least there's hope at the bottom. Then a phone rings, and the voice on the other end says, what bottom?
Anniversary.
Hello? Hello?
What bottom?
It's as if Murmur's head has been hollowed out. Did you help make the stream made in the mysteries of the deep?
I work in metal and shape with flame. The living have no place upon my anvil. Whoever this maiden is, she was forged by others' deeds.
Goodbye.
You have said so before.
What's it doing? That's not the right way to grapple with this problem. No!
That doesn't look good.
You have to help me kill the Dark Thing!
Masks don't make us heroes.
That's not our job in this story.
We're really just the peanut gallery.
The chorus.
Strophe.
Antistrophe.
And epode.
Chorus girls.
No, we're supposed to be guys.
Well, whatever we are, we're not mentors.
So, look for help somewhere else.
What did the Dark Thing do to the car?
It snuffed the spirit lamps.
Without spirits, the Valkyrie has no reason to ride.
You must find a way to kindle them again.
Goodbye. The tracks lead up into the sky. The tracks lead up into... Let's see what the Dark Thing did. It's cold. That's not going to work. Is that her? That's not going to work.